Form means according to the requirement of the consumer, he is going to sell the products. The policy of promotion and placement also will create a demand for the product and ensure that there is a fast turnover. Hi and a warm welcome to you all dear students. I, George Elime, Commerce Faculty, Department of Commerce, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. Now in today's session, let us understand what are the importance of this retail marketing. Now before going to this particular topic and the session, let me give some highlights regarding the previous session which I explained to you about. That is in session 3, I was explaining and telling you about the factors which are influencing the retail business or the retailing marketing or retail marketing. And also I explained to you the various functions of retail marketing. So hope you have understood those topics, and with that let us continue here in this particular session, that is the topic of importance of retail marketing. Now what are the importance, why it is so much necessary, what is the necessity of this retail marketing, right? So it says first and foremost it links and communication between the manufacturer, that is marketing, and consumers. Manufacturers, marketing and consumers. It means a retailer, he has different functions between the final consumer and the manufacturer, whereby he says he is not only helping in selling his products, that is selling is buying activity, selling and buying activity. He not only helps in selling as well as buying activity, but also he collects the information. He collects the various information. I told you in the last session in the functions of marketing that the retailer is going to undertake or he is going to collect the information both from the manufacturer about the products which has come to the market, and also in return from the consumers regarding their consumption habits, regarding the choices, preferences, and which are the products, the requirements of that particular products. All this information also will be collected by the retailer. So retailer not only is going to do the buying and selling activities, apart from that he is going to collect the information both from the manufacturer as well as the consumers. That is, it is very much important to collect the information about the people, that is the consumers, because they have to come to know what are the likes and dislikes of the consumers, what are the product they like and which are the product they don't like, and what are the tastes, what are the preferences, how it can be developed in a more bigger manner, right? All this information will be collected and that will be passed on to the manufacturer. Now this will help the manufacturer also to design and deliver a product. So when the manufacturer or producer, he gets the information from the retailer, that is about the customer's preferences, choice, likes and dislikes. So he is going to manufacture the product according to the requirements of the customers, which is the information passed on by the retailer, and thereby he will deliver the product in expectation of that particular people, the consumers. So this will surely, it will increase the sales as well as the profits, because when the manufacturer sees that he supplies the goods or delivers the goods and manufactures the products according to the expectations, according to the preferences, choice and likes of the customers, surely you can have good sales or you can have more sales and also more profit. And that will surely also in return have a great satisfaction towards the customers also. Second importance is of benefits of specialist or expert in the distribution channel. So here the importance of marketing, retail marketing is very, very important, because in the retail marketing we will find the specialists or the experts who are working there in the distribution channel. So they will be contributing their part, that is as a specialist, as a expert in that distribution channel, they will be doing their work. So they will be giving a specialized service in the distribution channel. So retailer is an expert and experienced person in the distribution channel. So who is the expert and who is a specialist in this particular distribution channel? It is none other than the retailer. So retailer is a person, one who is an experienced person and who is having lot of experience in this distribution channel, because he is doing his retailing business for so many long years, and automatically we can say that he is having lot of experience as well as he is having lot of knowledge also about the distribution part. So he undertakes the pulse of people. So he will understand what is the requirement of the consumers. He knows what are the requirements, what are the likes, the preferences, choice of the consumers, right? And thereby, due to his proximity and contact with the people, he will see that he will make sure that those kind of products which are very much required by the consumers and which is very much wanted by the consumers, those kind of products only will be sold there in this shop. So he stores this product and services that the consumers wants, right? And deliver them in size as well as the style. So he knows, he is having a lot of experience, and depending upon his experience and with his experience, this consumer will store the goods in his shop, and thereby he is going to deliver them to the consumers and see that he will deliver the products according to the size, quality, quantity and with a reasonable price. And consumer also expect, that is, they expect to his expertise about his knowledge and about the product, and thereby he is helping the customers to make a right choice in the purchase. So this is very, very important on part of the retailer, because he knows the each inch of minds of the customers, their consumption habits, the whatever the preferences, the buying capacities, right? Each and everything he knows. Accordingly, he is going to deliver the products in the distribution channel and sees that he sells them without any problem, and thereby he is giving a satisfaction to the consumers at large, and that will help the consumers to have a right choice of purchasing the right products, and which is benefiting them and satisfying them. Third importance is create utility and value. Retailer, he creates time, place and form utility. Time utility is nothing but where he is going to store the goods, and according to demand, whenever the goods have been asked by the customers, he is going to supply them in time. Place is, that is, where it will be stored in a nearby or convenient place, or where it is very much suitable, or where it is more accessible and convenient. In those kind of places, this retail shops will be kept, or it will be established. And formality, whatever things they want, accordingly is going to supply that particular products. So he is going to create all the time, place and form utility in the distribution of goods and services, right? That is the value of goods. Now these goods that are manufactured in a bulk, the retailer, what he does, he buys them in a larger quantity, right? And thereby he is going to, as I told you, he is going to bulk, that is, he is going to break the bulk. He is going to break the larger quantity into small units or small packs, right? And accordingly, he is going to deliver them in small packs as well as in the quantity wise which is required by the consumer. Now in this process, what he does, he is going to create a form utility. When he is breaking the bulk and he is packing them to small packs and according to the requirement of consumers, thereby he is creating a form utility. Form means according to the requirement of the consumer, he is going to sell the products. He is not going to sell in a larger quantity, but according to requirements, he is going to break the bulk and see that that will suit the needs and wants of the consumers. So goods are manufactured in one corner of the country and they are consumed in different parts of the world. So here, this particular goods will be manufactured, will be produced somewhere in different parts of the countries also, or somewhere abroad also, right? So importing and exporting also here we can take. So under this person will see that he is going to buy them in larger quantities in bulk, and thereby he is going to supply them to every nook and corner of the country or the place where it can be easily accessible to the consumers. The next importance is comfort and facility of shopping. So under this it says modern retail houses like shopping malls, or we see the chain stores or multiplexes, all these are the very much important pleasing, or we say pleasing experience. Now the environment and ambience, that means the atmosphere and the environment of that particular store or the retail store or the super bazaars will provide the various facilities to the consumers. So if you enter that particular super bazaar, you can find lot of variety of facilities are available to the consumers. It may be like for the kids, they will be having a kids zone where the kids can play. Then also there will be some entertainment. sectors or entertainment department where there will be lot of music or entertainment will be access to the consumers, and also the parking facilities will be so good where you can easily park your vehicle without any kind of traffic jams, right? And also there will be lot of lifts and trolleys and collect the goods, and coffee shop, or we have the food zones where after purchasing you will be fully tired, so that you can go and have some refreshment or snacks and some coffees or teas like this. So all these are the various comforts and the benefits, or we say the facilities which is been provided at the time of shopping by the retailers to the consumers. Then retailing through internet, mobile as well as mail order will also ensure the delivery of goods, right, to the doors of the customers. So this is all what we see here. This is all of like we are going physically and we are doing the retail shopping. But here also the other case we see the retailing is also being done through internet, through mobiles, sitting at homes, and thereby you are choosing the products, selecting them and ordering them, and within the few days of time then your goods will be delivered to the doorsteps. The next service is service to manufacturers and middlemen. What are the services which has been rendered by the retailer to the manufacturer as well as to the middleman? So the retailer provides variety of services to the manufacturer. I told you the various functions in the retailers, right? And also to the middleman, that is by sharing the customer information. First and foremost, he is going to share the information regarding the customers. That is, what are their requirements, which product they like, which product they want, what should be the benefit, what should be the quality, what should be the quantity, then how much price it has to be, right? What are the benefit they get? So all this information will be sent by the retailer, it will be passed on to the, that is, manufacturer or the middleman about the customers. So their likes and dislikes of the product, as I told you, preferences and choice also will be given to the manufacturer, and in return the manufacturer or the middleman will see that they are going to manufacture and supply those kind of products according to the requirements of the customers. Then provision of storage and warehousing. So under this we can see that it is also one of the importance of retail marketing. It says buying in advance and storing the goods in his premises. So when you buy the goods and store them in your premises, right, and that will minimize the problem of warehousing. So here it says you are buying in advance. The retailer is buying in advance the goods which has been required by the customers, and he is going to store them in this premises, that means in his shop. Thereby he can minimize that problem of warehousing. So he doesn't require the warehousing. So in order to minimize the problem of warehousing to the manufacturer, the retailer, he undertakes this kind of services, that is buying them in advance and selling out that particular product. Otherwise what happens, the manufacturer has to manufacture the goods and store them in the godowns, and when only there is a demand, then only the retailer will ask him, then again he has to supply from that warehouses or godowns, it has to come to the retailer, and by the time you cannot maintain the time utility or the place utility or in the form utility. So here if you want to maintain the time utility, then you need, the retailers will be providing a form of service where he is going to purchase the goods from the manufacturer, that is before, in advance, before there is a demand. So he purchases in advance, stores them in the goods, thereby he relieves the manufacturer of taking care of the warehouses. So there is no need for the warehouse for the manufacturer which is producing the products, right? Because already in advance this person, that is the retailer, has already purchased the goods and he is storing them in his godowns or in his shops, and thereby he will sell out the products according to the demand. So further, display and promotion of the products will increase demand and sales of products. So not only just he is buying in advance and keeping them there, but when he does this function, that is buying in advance and storing the goods, he is going to display that particular products. When he displays these products which he has bought in advance, so that will create a promotional tool. It is also one of the promotional aspects, or he is going to attract the customers, and thereby he is increasing the demand for that particular product, as well as he can sell the product very easily. Then what are the services to the customers? The retailer will provide variety of services to the customers, such as locates retail shops at the place where there is convenient. As I told you, the retail shops the retailers, they will see that the customers should not be they should not be given lot of trouble in order to find the retail shops or outlets. So in such a way, they will set up or establish the stores or the outlets nearby to the residential areas, or where it is very much easily accessible and convenient places. In such places, the retailer is going to keep the stores, or is locating the stores or retail stores that is near to his locality, or in the heart of the city he is going to locate the stores. Then he also offers variety of goods to choose. So the retailers, he will be not only locating the place or as a convenient or which is more accessible or nearby to the marketplace or say heart of the city, but also he sees that he offers variety of products by displaying them in his shop. So he will be selling or he will be having lot of variety of goods in his retail shop, so that the people or the customers can choose from this variety of products. Then more attractive presentation and placement of products also makes, or it is easy for identification and selection. So thirdly, this marketer, that is the retail marketer or retailer, he makes so attractive the shop so that it will be easy for the customers to easily identify and recognize those products which they require, so that he makes that presentation of the displaying of products in such a way that the presentation itself will attract the customers, and you can see that the customers will be purchasing that product, and the placement which has been done also will be in a very good manner, where easily the customers can be attracted towards the towards the product, and thereby easy identification and selection can be done by the customers. Then it offers monetary incentives to the customers, like reasonable prices will be put on the products, then discounts will be given, offers will be given, coupons will be given, right? Or buy one get one free. All these kind of different kinds of offerings will be given, or monetary incentives also will be given on this particular retail shop, or in this retail shop to the consumers. Then also they provide services like home delivery. So whatever the goods has been purchased, so easily they will see that goods will reach your home safely. So free delivery to the homes will be undertaken. The quality assurance they will maintain, and also offer and sales service will be undertaken here to the customers. And it also gives the knowledge and information about the product that is to utility, and thereby helps him to selecting the right kind of product or the commodity. So they give lot of knowledge, and also they will educate the customers about that particular product which has come to the market or which is there in his shop. And after educating them, the customer will understand what are the benefits and what are the benefits of that particular products, and thereby if he is happy and satisfied, if he is having the capacity to buy, the purchasing power or purchasing capacity, then the customer will buy that particular product, right? And thereby he is going to choose the right kind of products, because the retailer has educated him about that particular product, what are the benefits, all these things, or what are the helpful or why that particular product has to be purchased, and what is whether it is satisfying the needs and wants of customers or not. All this will be undertaken by the retailer. That increases in productivity. So it says retail ensures in productivity and efficiency of distribution of goods, because retail is undertaking all the activities, he is doing all the promotional works, he is seeing that it creates a demand for the product, and thereby he increases the productivity as well as the efficiency in distributing the goods and services. And he shares the market information with the manufacturers, and also see that he ensures more production of those goods which is having lot of demand. And this policies, that is the policy of promotion and placement, also will create a demand for the product and ensure that there is a fast turnover, as well as there is a lot of quick sales happening in his retail shops. Then the ninth, that is importance of retail marketing, is increase in standard of living. So the retailers, what they do here, they ensure the high standard of living. How they are going to ensure high standard of living to the customers? That is by way of making available variety of goods and services in his stores to the people at a reasonable price. So when they sell the products at a reasonable price and which is having a good quality, and when he is providing with lot of variety of goods and services, automatically the customers will be happy and they'll be purchasing it from variety of goods. They'll be choosing which is the best one and which is more helpful and which is having lot of benefits, and also according to this one paying capacity or purchasing capacity as well as their knowledge and requirements, they are going to purchase the product. So the facility of credit and shopping within reach of common man will surely increase the standard of living. So nowadays, if you cannot afford to buy all the important kitchen appliances, like we have the refrigerators or washing machines or different kinds of home appliances we say. So all this, if you not afford to buy at one slot by paying at one slot, then there is a lot of EMI facilities available by various financiers who will be providing or financing you. So you can buy that particular products and pay your EMIs on that particular products, and thereby you can increase your standard of living. So this is possible only because of the retailing business or retail marketing. And also it says the standard of living is measured. How you are going to measure the standard of living? The standard of living is measured by the consumption of comfort and luxury goods. So if you are having lot of comfortable and comfort goods and luxurious goods in your home or in your houses or in your places, that means they are going to measure that your standard of living is high. So this is how the retailer will help the consumers to have a very good standard of living, or it increases the standard of living of the consumers. Then increase in employment opportunities. Retailing business creates lot of employment opportunities because in the stores it requires lot of people to work, and thereby he is providing lot of employment or is creating lot of employment opportunities. So it is estimated that the retail industry in India, in a country, if you see, it provides 10% of the total employment. So 10% of the total employment in a country is from the retailing business or retail marketing. So a populous country like India, which has a high percentage of unemployment. See, population is more, but there is unemployment problems, right? So this unemployment problems, that is, it has been benefited by growing number and size of retail business. So this retail marketing, it has created lot of employment opportunities by way of their retailing marketing or retailing business. And thereby, as I told you, 10% of the employment is from this retail marketing. So apart from this, if you see, the retailer provides and creates a job for the opportunities even for women also, and women also can take better care of the customers. So apart from all this, even the retailing business, they are giving or concentrating, or they are planning, or they already taken women's in their organizations or in their marketing, that is the retail business. And thereby they say that when there are women's and ladies in the marketing field, or that is in the retailing business or retail marketing, then you can find what? They will take care of the customers in a very good manner. So they know how to convince the customers, they know how to speak with the customers, because they are not rude, they will be more politely, they will be speaking with them, and thereby they will see that they create a very good congenial atmosphere in the stores or in the outlets, and thereby they increasing the sales. Then it increases the GDP, that is, organize and develop retail system that will create a very better demand for goods and services. So the retailing business, which is very organized, well organized, and which is already developed, those kind of systems, it creates a better demand for the goods and services. So that will provide a convenient outlet for the consumers for sales. So this increased sales also will help more production, and also in return or in turn it creates more employment opportunities. So when there is lot of production, for that production unit, you require more people. So thereby your employment also increases, and more of sources in economic activities takes place. So the factor results here is higher GDP growth, and thereby you can find the essential for economic development of the nation or a country. Then retailing as a separate branch as a study. So retail is one of the important separate branch for a study purpose. It says because of growing demand of the organized retailing business in India, and there's lot of revolutionary changes which has taken place, right, in the retail trade, that has been resulted in the retail management and market as a separate branch of study. So that is why here we as a students, you are going to study about the retail management. There is a separate course about the retail management and about that particular retail marketing. Why you are studying all these things? Because it has become very popular and there is a growing demand for the organized and retail business, and because of lot of revolutionary changes taken place, it is an importance for on part of students and everyone to come to know and study about the retail marketing and what are the activities as well as about the retail management. That is why there is a separate branch of study for this retail management and retail market. So universities nowadays, you see, they are offering lot of courses in this retail business. So they are creating a new opportunities. So these universities, they are creating lot of new opportunities in retail education and development. Thereby, when you study this, from this learning outcomes of this retail marketing, or we say the retail management, so the students will be well versed in the retail field, then how to do, how to take up the retailing business on their own, how to establish their own retail outlets, right? All this they'll be able to understand after they're finishing their particular course. So they can take up their own, they can start their own employment and they can do this retail business. So students, see, these are the aspects or the importance of the various retail marketing or the retailers. So hope I have understood. This is a very important topic on part of the examination point of view. It can be asked for 5 marks, or it can be asked for 10 marks, or also for 15 marks, because there are totally, how many points? There are totally 12 points are there, and I've explained each and everything. So easily you can score the marks. So keep this in mind. From the exam point of view, it is very, very important. Thank you, students.